flight is going to be from Colombia to... Or not Colombia. Oh my goodness. Why is everything breaking today? We're going to be going from Venezuela to Colombia. They are border countries, so this flight in itself should not take too long. Let's see. SVMI.
How many passengers will be taken? 40. Land. 0. 4.
We'll be taking 136.
Combo box default collapse. Choose the sound. Combo box left. Choose the type of start flight button. Start flight with selected settings.
865-661-636 plus line 865-661-636.
I am sorry for that. I really am sorry for that, and I'm hoping that that is not going to be a problem throughout the rest of this flight. Just setting this up to the way that it needs to be, and we're going to continue here in just a second. Okay, that is ready.
Button toggle aircraft doors. Button start slash stop. Button toggle seatbelts.
I'm going to toggle this.
Ops 24.0. Lockheed Martin registered.
Sorry, I don't have any more music. I'm going to open up this, and I need to go ahead and get ATC ready. So
SL01 Ops 24.0. Smart cargo 1 column 4. Ideal flight profession. Pro ATC slash X row. Pro ATC slash X 1.9. 12 slash 27 bottom. 12 slash 27 slash Pro ATC slash yes. Press Pro ATC slash X 1. Export flight plan submit. Import menu. Copy and paste from file. Open dialog file name. Item.
Let's get ATC
Items
ready.
list. Pro ATCX. Items view.
Let's see. Let's keep going here.
Items view. This PC. There row 2 column 1 3 of 42. There rows. Dropbox row 1. There rows not selected row. Window row 2 column 2 32 of 42. This PC row 2. Items view list. 4. Devices and drives grouping mixed. Items view list. Dollar. User 23. Items view list. Administrator not select. Default 2. Decoder. Items view list. OneDrive 13. Items view list. Documents 2. Items view list. Plate. Pops media. Pre-card 3D. Pre-card 3D 4.
I know it's an odd place
Items view list.
for,
Items FSX 23 December 19. PLM unselected 1 of 17. KFLMDSD. KFLMDS. This FSX 24. KFLMDS. KFLMDSD. This FSX. Smith FSX 27 December. Smith SVMI SKBO line F.
SKBO. Yes, I did that right. Let's see if
Pro ATC slash X 1.9.2.5.
will let me do
Take time
it.
out depth. Departure rate. ICAO DST. Destination distance airline flight ID altitude aircraft. Pro ATC slash X 1.9.2.5. Not responding.
Oh boy. We may have to do this without without ATC if ATC
Pro
doesn't.
ATC slash X 1.9.2.5. Take time out depth. Departure rate. ICAO DST. Destination distance airline flight ID altitude aircraft. Pro ATC slash X flight select.
Oh,
Combo box terminal collapse.
it's gonna let me do it.
Edit. Combo edit. Select. Combo box term none. Select. Edit. Combo edit. Combo box none. Select. Edit. Select 5278.
KN4IEE are using SLC today.
Yes.
First time watching your stream.
Yes, I am going to be using SLC today, and I did a lot of stuff with SLC on YouTube, but this is my first time streaming to Twitch. How's everything sound, by the way?
Land 5270 unselected. Land 8725.
Let's see.
Lockheed Martin SL01 column. Ops 24.0.3. 64-bit Windows profile. Smart cargo 2 column 1. Departure airport list. CMT 641. Departure. Pro ATC slash X01. Pro ATC slash land. Select. Edit. Land.
641.
Select. Aircraft and database list. Boeing aircraft model 737-200.
Okay, that's fine.
Save. Pro ATC select. Edit. Selected 641. Select airline. Edit. Land.
CMP.
Airline.
You know what? I don't know what CMP is. I have no idea. Colombian something, probably. Let's try.
Airline. Edit. Select. Land.
No. CO. You know what? I'm just gonna do AAL.
Airline. Edit. Select.
I'm just gonna do something that I'm good with.
Airline. American Aviation. American Eagle. Pro ATC slash X flight plan. Edit. Selected 641.
Let's just stick with something that we know. Okay. Because I have no idea what CPM or whatever that is. CMP is.
Select. Slider 20. Style. VMAT. JMAT. NTD. VOR. Airports. Unknown. Edit. Red only. Edit. Fill. Cancel. Save. Pro ATC slash X 1.9.2.5. 2019 slash 12 slash 27 bottom. 20. Daytime out depth. 2019 slash 12 slash 27 17. Screen review. Bottom. 2019 slash right context menu. Object review. Context. Unknown. Context menu. Unknown. No objects inside. No previous review mode. Context menu. Menu item. No previous. Menu item. Save flight situation. Save menu item. Fly now. Left click.
Okay, and by the way, 73s to you out there.
Pro FMC flight plan options. Okay. Cancel. Help list. Combo list. Create default flight plans. Checkbox selected. Checked. Load flight plan automatically. Checkbox selected. Checked. Add procedure waypoints. Since // approach. Checkbox selected. Not checked. Okay. OATC/X1.9.2.5. Daytime night out depth. Departure data. IDL DST. Estimation distance airline flight IDL aircraft 2019/L/271755 SVMI Simon Lawyer INTL SKBO Eldorado INTL 612 American Airlines 641,24,737.2. Smart Cargo 1 column 2. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3D registered P401 column 3. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3D.
I think it's going to do ILS, so there's really no sense in me associating it at this point because it's going to lead me to it anyway. Alright, let's...
Cockpit preparation checklist, please.
Exterior inspection.
Completed.
Battery.
On.
APU.
On.
APU bleed.
On.
APU generator.
Alright.
Running.
Weather briefing.
Completed.
Parking brake.
Set.
Gear.
Checking green light.
Throttles.
Idle.
Speed brake.
Retract.
Flaps.
All up.
Com radios.
Checked.
Transponder.
Stand by.
Fuel.
Loaded and verified.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
External lighting.
Off.
Window heat.
Off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Passenger signs.
Off.
Checklist completed.
And just to let everybody know, especially the one person who is watching this, do go ahead and give a follow if you like KN4. Gus, yes, that's who you are. I know who you are, I just can't remember your call sign, and I've seen it 1,000 times, and I still don't know what it is. But, go ahead and give a follow if you like on Twitch, and New Year's, if everything goes according to plan, we're going to be doing a nice stream. So, I will need to learn to highlight by then, which I think Sarah Alawami has done a really good job with that. I'm going to go ahead and request clearance.
Clearance
at the very
delivery.
least.
American 641 with the information request clearance.
American 641, cleared SKBO via MAR Echo Sierra 1 and is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 240. Departure on 120.4. Transponder is 1245. QNH 1013.
Cleared SKBO via the Lambda Bar Echo Sierra 1. Climb and maintain 5,000. Flight level 240 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 1.4. Squawk 1245. QNH 1013. American 641.
American 641. Readback correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
OATC.
Roger,
Cargo 1 column 3.
121.
Smart
American 641.
145, 5,000 feet, autopilot flight lost, 4,000 feet, autopilot 3 hold 1600 feet per minute, 0.30, autopilot mod 0.30. KN4IEE, so I guess my second message never went through. Your mic is a little quiet, but other than that sounding good.
Okay, well I've raised it some. How about this? Is this any better? Alright.
Land. Button focused. Edit selected 1. Edit multi-line. Land. Edit land. Edit multi-line. Land.
Where's my
Edit.
zero?
Edit multi-line. Edit selected 157. Edit land. Edit multi-line. Combo box Boeing 730. Combo box line off line. Add button. Start button. Add combo box Boeing 737. Edit multi-line. Land. Edit land. Land.
24000.
Edit combo box add button. Start button.
Alright, that
Departure airport
should
list.
do
CMT
it.
641. Departure airport.
Oh, is it on? Yeah, here it comes. You won't be able to hear the smart cars for some odd reason. Well, part of it is just there's so much with this, but smart cars is just super quiet. No matter what I do, I can't make it stay.
107
See how many passengers we
29
got?
passengers reporting.
Yeah, 29. We're almost done.
Button to press the cabin.
28 now.
Button toggle cabin music.
And then the real fun begins. This landing ought to be fun. Never mind the landing, you gotta get up in the air first. Oh, by the way, Gus, Josh actually told me how to fix the Boeing problem I was having. Apparently, Tramp, in its infinite wisdom, decided to have me in Cessna parameters instead of a Boeing 747. So that was fun. I can tell you that much. I muted myself. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Let's turn this up just a bit more. There we go. That should be just fine.
KN4IEE. So, looks like whatever you were using doesn't read chats but every minute or so. because I just tried to send a FOLLW up and it didn't go through chat. Yeah, sounds fine now. Also, what are you using to read chats? TCS chat, I presume?
Yes, it is TCS that I'm using to read the chats. It is definitely TCS. I've got the Twitch thing set to low latency, so I don't know why it's taking so long.
Toggle cabin music.
Okay, we should be just about done with the passenger loading here. Waiting for the little triple beep. Boy, this is taking a while for 28 passengers. What's going on?
Click traffic. 1, seated, 118. Boarded, 135. Passengers on, please close doors. Toggle cabin music. Smart cargo 1, column 2. Lockheed Martin, Regit.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are on board and doors have been
Door closed.
I need some real sounds for this thing. I really do. I'm gonna have to go to Sky Song Simulations and get
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking, and I'd like to welcome you on board the aircraft. I'm not anticipating any delays, so we should be arriving bang on time at our destination. The guys on the ground are loading the final bits of luggage into the aircraft, so I expect us to be on our way
I don't
very
have any
shortly.
good sappy 5
If you can help the
voices.
cabin crew by getting yourself sat comfortably with seatbelts fastened, we should
I
be ready
mean,
to depart in just a few
none that
minutes.
Windows will
Now,
let
though,
me
I'd like
switch
thank
to,
you for
and you
choosing to
can't
fly with us
change it
today,
within.
and I hope you enjoy the flight.
You can't change it within SLC, so I just use the default script. Let's see. There we go. That ought to do it. That's better. Much better. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and request.
Ground American 641.
Here we
Request
go.
Startup and pushback.
American 641, startup and pushback approved.
Roger, American 641.
And what if it wasn't approved? Like, is it,
KN4IEE. No, it's not your latency. The readouts come through almost instantly after I send them. It just won't read every single chat if someone is spamming, I think is how this is supposed to work. So beware if there are a lot of users watching lol.
well, if there are a lot of users who are lurkers on this channel, I do apologize if I'm not getting your messages in advance. Alright, here we go. Start up these engines, and I'm glad that startup was approved. I'd hate to find out I'd hate to have to, wonder what would happen if it wasn't. And these engines are way too quiet. Way too quiet. I need to get, like I said, something from Sky Song because
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to
Taxi
this exit.
checklist, please.
Taxi checklist. Taxi lights.
Stay calm and listen for instructions from
Position lights.
Oxygen
On.
masks are
Anti-collision
provided
lights.
above your seat.
On.
Passenger
Your
sign.
mouth and
Lands on,
nose,
landing,
like
taxi,
this.
beacon, wing,
Hold this
recognition,
down to
local,
Autopilot.
shipping.
If you are traveling with children,
Nose
make sure
warning,
that your own
on,
mask is
seatbelt warning,
unfastened before
on.
helping your children.
Cabin crew seated.
Auto brake.
In the event of an emergency
RTO.
landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on
side.
items
Auto
behind.
throttle.
Life rafts
Arm.
are located below.
Com radio.
And emergency lighting will
Check.
lead you to your
Parking
door
brake.
system.
Auto code alarm, on.
We
Release.
ask that you
Taxi
make sure that all
checklist
carry-on
completed.
items are stowed away safely during the
Parking
flight.
brake off.
While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you
Ground
for your
American
attention.
641,
We hope you
request
enjoy the
taxi.
flight.
American 641, taxi via Bravo Delta to runway 09er.
Via Bravo. Delta
Smith
to
Hotel
runway
Nav
09, American
Off Nav 1,
641.
Screen review, Nav 1.
Can we see
Auto
your
300 Oslo. 0 KTS.
taxi to runway 09er.
Autopilot, vertical hover, 5,000 feet, on, GPS nav switch, GPS, GPS flight nav, autopilot vertical hold, nav radio, nav yes, 70 degrees.
One 5 hours, 5 5 minutes, Smith PLN FS ramp. Land 2, 5 hours IDS. 1 half remaining SVMI, RW miss. RW miss, left click.
For those passengers seated in a designated exit row, you may be called upon to open that exit in the event of an emergency.
Please refer to the safety briefing card of the exit row.
Dialogue 5 digit line remaining. 32 sign below stand 1 1.
To ensure you make the exit row criteria and understand the information. After carefully reviewing this card, if you believe it to be injured that wish to or cannot perform the function listed, please notify a flight attendant. At this time, we also request that you store your electronic devices until we are above 10,000 feet. I will notify you that it's safe to bring these items out for you.
KN4IEE. I can't wait to release my SLC TTSO
American 641, Tower 118.1.
What would be said in the US?
American 641.
Well, actually,
29.92 in HG.
That's
1013.2
awesome.
millibars.
Sounds like
Setting
it's,
29.92
I bet
in
it's
HG.
going to be awesome.
1013.2 millibars. Nav radio and OBS compass setting 62 degrees. Autopilot nav lock off. Autopilot altitude lock 5,000 feet off. Level flight. Autopilot vertical hold 0. Auto throttle arm off.
Let's see. Fly plan. Oh, Daryl.
Autopilot master switch. Ontario.
Just remember,
24,000 feet. Autopilot altitude lock 24,000 feet. Autopilot vertical hold 500 feet per minute. 0.38. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.38.
just remember today. No, we're not going to fly. We're not going to fly M2. Just remember.
GPS nav switch nav.
There we go. Just remember, before you launch, before you take off. Why am I throwing space terms? Before you take off in this plane, please do not forget to ask for clearance. ATC does not like it if you don't ask for clearance, as Jesse so gleefully pointed out to me the other day on one of my YouTube streams.
Tower American 641, holding short of runway 09 is ready for departure. American 641, line up runway 09.
Nav radio and OBS
Lining
compass
up
setting 85
runway
degrees.
09, American 641.
Alright, we're gonna raise the flaps up.
Flaps down.
And one more just to be safe, because I like that. We're gonna wait a couple of minutes here because I want to see if Pro ATC will if ATC here is actually going to give me clearance, or if that was my clearance. Because sometimes they'll come back and tell me that it's clear. We'll see. Well, buddy, I know they switched it, but I wish you'd quit talking about flipping switches in my aircraft, okay? Only person flipping switches in here is me, alright? Flight crew, you might want to secure him or do something.
KN4IEE. Lining up means floor it. Lol. Since Pro ATC never gives us official clearance. At least in my testing.
No,
It's
actually,
supposed to give you clearance, but it doesn't see we're on the runway, since we skipped to it.
actually, sometimes it will literally come back and tell me, it'll give me a wind direction, and then it will say, cleared for takeoff and the runway that you're on. So sometimes it does give you clearance depending upon where you are, even if you're skipping to it. Oh, I hope there will be a day when we can taxi to the runway. Well, I'm gonna floor this baby. Well, actually, I'm gonna take off the way that I was taught to. Let's see. Let's make sure our checkboxes are good. That looks good. That looks good. All right. Shift R to enable the throttle.
Auto throttle arm on.
Thank you for that. Ideal flight. You are amazing. You're just a bit too spammy as we're going up. Anyways, with all that being said, we are out of here.
Takeoff power on. Auto throttle active on.
Hello everyone.
I just
Thank you for your
hope
attention.
we make it off the
It's time
ground.
to get you ready for takeoff. We know you have lots of choices. So
Autopilot altitude lock 24,000 feet on. Autopilot vertical hold 500 feet per minute.
Now if you'll just follow along with me, we'll be on our way.
80 knots.
80 knots.
600 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 600 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 24,000 feet. 700 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 700 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 24,000 feet.
Safety instructions.
V1. Rotate.
Autopilot
Perfect.
speed hold 249 knots on. Aircraft lighting. Lamps on. Landing. Taxi.
Positive climb. Tower 811, holding short of runway 09 is ready for departure. American 641, wind 360 at 0.
317 degrees.
500 feet, 1500 feet per minute,
Departure American
autopilot vertical
641,
hold 1500 feet per minute,
passing
autopilot
800
altitude
to
max
5000.
24,000 feet,
American
0.9, autopilot mode call Mach 0.9,
Radar contact,
316
continue
degrees,
climb A
autopilot
bar
700
Echo
feet,
Sierra 1, departure climb to 1000.
800 feet, nav radio
Cleared
window
by
BS compass
climb
70
A
degrees,
bar Echo Sierra 1, departure climbing to
314 degrees,
1000, American
autopilot, nav
641.
radio window BS compass heading 295 degrees, 1600 feet per minute, autopilot vertical hold 1600 feet per minute, autopilot altitude Mach 20, 312 degrees, autopilot heading hold 312 degrees.
And again, I do apologize for the verbiage. It's a lot worse when you have every box checked in this thing.
310 degrees. 309 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 309 degrees. 259 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 259 knots.
KN4IEE, where did you get this sound pack? Also, that thing is flying super well for a 7.3, especially freeware.
1700 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold
Well,
1700 feet per minute. Autopilot
What I,
altitude Mach
to
24,000
answer
feet.
your first
0.40.
question,
Autopilot Mach
I'm
hold Mach
using
0.40.
smart cars with
25
Fly
feet
Virtual,
altimeter.
and they have a ton of sound packs, and this is the American
1800 feet per
Airlines,
minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1800 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude
the
Mach
American
24,000
Airlines
feet.
pack, and then to answer your second question,
309
what I
degrees.
did
Autopilot heading hold 309 degrees. 264 knots.
American
Autopilot airspeed hold 264 knots.
Hang on, let's see.
309 degrees. Autopilot
Climb
heading.
A bar
Radio window BS compass heading
American
320 degrees.
641.
1900 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1900 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet.
Okay.
0.41. Autopilot.
To answer your
3500
second
feet altimeter.
question, I did Shift R to arm the auto
310
throttle
degrees.
and
Autopilot
Control
heading
Shift
310
G to go into Togo mode. I think they call it Togo mode,
2000 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical
and
hold 2000 feet per minute.
it's
Autopilot
pretty much
altitude
taking
Mach
care of the rest
24,000
of
feet.
it.
To the nearest exit, and don't forget, it may be behind you.
4000 feet altimeter.
Okay, we're at 4,000 feet ground altitude, or air level, that altitude that doesn't
300
involve the
degrees.
runway.
Autopilot heading hold 311 degrees. 269 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 269 knots.
Click south.
1700 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1700 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet.
The band adjusts automatically. Normal breathing will start the flow.
0.42. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 312 degrees. Autopilot 1800 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1800 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet.
KN4IEE, no, not the smart cars sound pack. The aircraft sound pack. Lol. My 7.3 throttles back way too much, so whatever model you're using I'm curious about.
313 degrees.
This is
Autopilot heading hold
just
313 degrees. 5500
this
feet
is
altimeter.
just from the
1900 feet per minute.
Ryukyu
Autopilot vertical
website.
hold
Is
1900 feet per
the
minute. Autopilot altitude Mach
from the Boeing
24,000 feet.
737 family pack.
314 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 314 degrees. 274 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 274 knots.
Your vest outside the airplane. Now, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device.
315 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 315 degrees.
Again, I think it sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
0.43. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.43.
Wait around and do a final traffic check. After
No
saying
plane I've flown on sounds like this.
And if you need anything, don't hesitate.
6500 feet altimeter.
As
316 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 316 degrees.
always, great is what we're going for.
These instructions brought to you by American Airlines. And
279 knots. Autopilot 317 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 317 degrees.
we didn't crash. The other day I tried to do a
Autopilot heading hold
flight,
318 degrees.
simple flight from Knoxville to Nashville,
7,500 feet
and
altimeter.
well, that was the day I was using Cessna parameters instead of
0.44.
Boeing
Autopilot Mach hold Mach
737
0.44.
parameters.
319
In
degrees.
FS
Autopilot
trim.
heading hold 319 degrees. 8,000 feet altimeter.
All right, we're looking good.
320 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 320 degrees. 284 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 284 knots. 8,500 feet altimeter. 321 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 321 degrees. 322 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 322 degrees.
American 641.
1,000 feet altimeter.
Climb to flight level 180.
0.45.
Climbing
Autopilot
to
Mach hold
flight level
0.45.
180. American
Nav radio and
641.
ABS compass heading 10 degrees. 2,000 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 2,000 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. Flight line section from nurse to Itono. Nav radio and OBS compass heading 315 degrees.
And it just read one of our waypoints that we passed
289
over.
knots. Autopilot 1900 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1900 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 324 degrees. Autopilot 2100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 2100 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 334 knots. Nav radio 1 active 117.700 MHz. Nav radio 2 active 117.500 MHz. Nav radio 1 has distance measuring equipment and that 339 knots. 2,000 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 2,000 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 1,900 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,900 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet.
All right.
0.54.
Come on
Autopilot
now.
Mach hold Mach
Come on
0.54.
now.
1,900 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,900 feet per minute.
Don't
Autopilot
listen,
altitude Mach
passengers.
24,000 feet.
Please do not listen to the voice that's telling you
344 knots.
guys that
Autopilot
we're at the cruising
1,800 feet per minute.
altitude, because
Autopilot
as you
vertical
can
hold
see,
1,800
we're
feet per
still
minute.
not there.
Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 318 degrees. Autopilot heading hill 318 degrees.
My first officer's a little button happy.
Flight level 120.
All right.
KN4IEE. Is it the 164 repaints collection or 823 advanced BC?
0.55. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.55.
I think it's the 824 that I have.
349 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 349 knots.
I'm not really
1,700 feet
totally
per minute.
familiar
Autopilot
with the
vertical hold
different
1,700
makes
feet per
and
minute.
models,
Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000
to
feet.
be honest.
1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 1,700 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,700 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 0.56. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 1,700 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,700 feet per minute.
I
Autopilot
can make a
altitude Mach 24,000
Dropbox
feet.
folder and I can give you the
354
planes,
knots. Autopilot speed
that
hold
I have.
354
I
knots.
have some. I have a Boeing 787 pack. I have a bunch of Airbus like the A320, 321 packs. I even have an
Flight level
Airbus A380, but I can't get that one to install properly.
Flight level 240.
Because it says it can't find my sim.
Flight level 240, American 641.
359 knots. Autopilot. Right 90% CDI. 1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,600 feet per minute.
correction there.
Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 319 degrees. Autopilot heading hill 319 degrees.
One of the things I will say is I
Right,
love how
80% CDI.
Ideal Flight will just sit here later on after it's
Flight
over.
level 150.
Okay, we're at 150 now. Got to get to 240 is our
0.5
initial
Autopilot
final
Mach
flight
hold.
level
Right
for
70%
this.
CDI. 1,700
this
feet per
flight
minute.
here.
Autopilot vertical hold 1,700 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet.
I may need a filter for this,
1,600
but
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 364 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 364 knots. Right 60% CDI. Right 50% CDI.
Departure 6525, with you, flight level 120.
6525,
Flight level
identified.
0.5 Mach hold Mach
6525, descend flight
0.59.
level 160.
Descending to flight level 160,
256 degrees.
6525.
Autopilot. Flight line section from Atomo to Kono. 1,900 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,900 feet per minute. Autopilot
I
altitude
just read
Mach
our next
24,000 feet.
waypoint.
Right 30% CDI. 253 degrees. Autopilot. Nav radio and OBS compass heading. 369 knots. Autopilot. Left 5% CDI. 250 degrees. Autopilot heading. Left 10% CDI. 249 degrees. Autopilot heading hill 249 degrees.
KN4IEE. I get a lot of my stuff from Reich, who's so very familiar with the A320 Mega Pack family. That's one of my favorites to fly.
244 degrees.
How do you
Autopilot
get
heading
them
hill
off the
244
ground?
degrees.
Because I can never seem to manage it.
243
Every time I
degrees.
manage
Autopilot
it, I
heading
get
hill
about
243 degrees.
2,000 or 2,500 feet in the air, and then I
Autopilot
drop,
altitude
and I'm wondering if
24,000
it's Tramp not setting them up properly.
242 degrees. Autopilot heading hill 242 degrees. 374 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 374 knots. Left 30% CDI. 1,300 feet per minute.
Contact
Autopilot
radar
vertical hold 1,300 feet per minute.
124,
Autopilot
decimal
altitude Mach 24,000 feet.
124,
240
decimal
degrees.
0, American
Autopilot heading
641.
0.61. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.61.
Radar American 641, passing flight level 180 for flight level 240.
American 641, identified. Continue.
Continue on, American 641.
.239 degrees. Autopilot heading hill 239 degrees. 379 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 379 knots. 1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 0.62. Autopilot mode hold Mach 0.62. 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. Flight level 190. (1400 feet per minute). Autopilot vertical hold 1400 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1300 feet per minute.
Gus, if you're going to send me a message, hold on just a little bit. I'll be right back.
0.63. Autopilot Mach hold 1400 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1400 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet.
2729ers. Climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, 2729er.
Flight level 200. (240 degrees). Autopilot heading held 240 degrees. (0.64). Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.64. 1200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1200 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. (1300 feet per minute). Autopilot vertical hold 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 1200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1200 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. Flight level 210. 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 1200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1200 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. 0.65. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 241 degrees. Autopilot heading held 241 degrees. Flight line section from Cabo to BBL. 240 degrees. Autopilot. 241 degrees. Autopilot heading held 241 degrees.
Goku 54. Niners 55. Descend to flight level 240.
Locked landing craft Voyage overbid. Where are you flying from?
Niners 55. Identified.
399 knots. Autopilot. 1100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1100 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. Nav radio and OBS compass heading 237 degrees. 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1300 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude Mach 24. 0% CDI. Nav radio to NASDAQ course. Feet per minute.
All right, here we go. We're back.
Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet.
We're still not cruising yet?
404 knots. Autopilot airspeed 0.67. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.67. Flight level 230.
Okay, we're almost there. We got another flight level to go. Wait, we got 225 and then, yeah. But I think it goes in increments of 10, so it's going to be, yeah, around 230. 230, 240, and then we'll be there. La 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 la.
279ers. Expedite climb to flight level 340.
Expedite climb to flight level 340.
He's away from the computer right now. I think he's flying out of Rio. Daryl, Nick is in chat. This is the issue I've been talking about for the last day in the group. Only go 1 or 2 notches of flap. Or flaps 10 or 15. It's very annoying. That thing is picky about takeoff config.
Autopilot airspeed hold 409 knots. Off. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.68. Flat south. Flight level 240.
Oops. Oh, I am back, by the way. So for whoever who just joined us, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you aboard. I just hope I can land this thing. I can get you there, but I can't promise I'll set you down gently. Still working on that part of it. Oh, now we're at cruising.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know, we've reached our cruise level and we're not
SLCO 1
anticipating
column
any
2.
major
SLC
delays, so
window. Button toggle cabin.
your
Button toggle
destination
seatbelts.
on time as planned. As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure the aisles are clear of any items and please sit back, relax and enjoy the flight.
Right 5% CDI.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. So you are free
Alright, let's go ahead and...
Button.
However, please note
Button to
that
press the cabin.
we do recommend
Button.
you fasten
SLC window.
your seatbelt inside.
Self-loading cargo. Self-loading object review. Self-loading cargo. No objects inside. Button. Button. Graphic car service click to start. Button. Button. Graphic range service click to start. Button. 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 Graphic food service click to start. Button.
Here we go, let's give these passengers something to munch on.
Gentlemen, we are about to start serving drinks. Please make sure your drink
That's not the one that I hit. Oh well.
clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
You say Nick was in the chat here to discussing the flap positioning. Well, see, I gotta wait till ideal flight updates that,
241 degrees. Autopilot.
because I don't really know.
241 degrees.
Like, it'll tell me when the flaps are out, but it won't tell me what position after that.
Right
So it's
10%
kind
CDI.
of iffy on that point still.
KN4IEE. No, the flap positioning was for your A320 issue.
Oh, that's what's been going on? Really? All this time? How am I supposed to go on that sim when I can't even fly it? Nyeh. Oh well. I'll get there eventually in the next 10 years. But this is looking really, really good right now.
Flight line section from PBL to NetX. Right 20% CDI. Nav radio and OBS compass heading 235 degrees. Right 40% CDI.
We're throttling back a little bit.
Right 50% CDI. Right
Actually,
60% CDI. 239 degrees. Autopilot. Nav radio and half course. 238 degrees. Autopilot. Nav radio and OBS compass heading 237 degrees. Nav radio and half course. Right 30% CDI.
We're throttling back
Right
quite a
20%
bit.
CDI. Right 10% CDI.
This is interesting. The hum has gone away completely.
Right 5% CDI.
Are we landing? There's no way we should be landing at this point. Okay, no, we're clearly still at 24,000. I guess we're just at cruise throttle at this point.
KN4IEE, it's alright. Try that at some point, that should work for you. It may still flatten out for a second, but it should recover it. And you'll get to flying VATSIM eventually. It's certainly different, but a lot of fun once you get used to it.
I think the first thing I need to do is learn how to take off. And then the second thing I need to do is learn how to land the different landing approaches. The only problem is well, I can't hit the runway yet. Like, according to ideal flight, I'm landing like way off course, so I'm hoping this flight will be the sign of a difference. And everybody talks about VATSIM and how great it is,
CDI.
and I'd love to, but I don't want to fly on VATSIM if I'm gonna land 2,400 feet off the runway in like the jungle or something.
239 degrees. Autopilot heading hill 239 degrees.
2729ers. Expedite climb to flight level 340.
Expedited to flight level 340, 2729er.
Expect flight level 340,
Goku 54, Asexual Pride Rule 5.
Rate 5% CDI.
What the hello, whoever you are. Is this one of these? Being a totally blind flight simmer. What the heck was that? What does that have to do with the price of tea in Venezuela at this point?
Goku 54, that was a test of Twitch emotes. SORRY about that.
Oh! See, that just goes to show you how new I am to this platform. I should have known it was something like that. Alright, let's see here. Well, there's no updates from the instrument panel, so I will assume we are dead on course. Not even a course correction. This thing's flying pretty good.
KN4IEE, I think I have that issue myself. It's very hard to get center line for us. But as long as I'm on the ground somewhat near the airport, then that is fine enough for me.
240 degrees. Autopilot heading hill 240 degrees.
When I flew from KTYS to KBNA, i.e. Knoxville to Nashville, which is about a 25-minute flight, it's really short. I landed, it said 2,400 feet to the right of the runway in a forested area. Number one, I didn't know Nashville had forests. Number two, that's bad. I missed my RNAV, you see. Probably because I tried to keep it on M1 and lower it down manually, and I should have switched to M2 and let the autopilot on that side take it over. And then on top of that, the autopilot didn't shut off. So
flight line section from Nex to Tonex.
Ah.
KN4IEE, talk about a crosswind probably. Lol.
Yeah.
I've had the worst luck with M2 over here.
Nav radio and OBS compass heading 235 degrees. 239 degrees. Autopilot heading hill 239 degrees. Left 10% CDI. 238 degrees. Autopilot heading hill 238 degrees.
That's the thing with
Nav
Tramp.
radio and OBS compass heading 237 degrees. Right 5% CDI.
Its autopilot is only good until you get to the airport. And if you don't hit your approach the first time, it's gonna, well, it doesn't like that. And so, I'm really hoping that something is made where we can actually, you know, have full autopilot like It's Your Plane was. And I never got to play with It's Your Plane. I came afterwards. I've seen videos of it though, and I try not to watch them because when I do, I get extremely jealous. Thanks, Josh. see, did everybody have their
Button. Button. Graphic food service. Click to start. Button. Button. Graphic drink service in progress. Button. Lockheed Martin Register. Lockheed Martin
Okay, drinks are still in progress. So I'm gonna wait a little bit on that. Alright.
240 degrees. Autopilot heading held 240 degrees.
Yes, autopilot. You hold that at 240 degrees. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, do not try this at home. Do not put quarters in your Xbox. I haven't done it, but I know someone who did, and sucked for them. Be back in just a bit.
Degrees. Autopilot heading held 239 degrees.
KN4IEE, lol. It's not reading the last two messages that were sent. But I miss IYP, I never got to try it myself, so don't feel bad also, since it didn't read it. Goku54 asks, why did you decide on flying to Colombia?
The reason was actually because I was on flyvirtual.net, and I was just trying to find something, and American didn't offer anything with the Boeing 737. It literally was coming up and telling me there were no flights on schedule. And so I was like, you know what, well, I just want something with the Boeing 747 that I'll be able to fly. And this was one of the ones that I figure I could handle. I think it's like a 570-mile flight or something like that. I have been known with an Airbus A380.
Flight time section from Tomex to BNS.
Ooh, I need to get a Boeing 787 to work again.
Nav radio and OBS compass heading 235 degrees. Left 20% CDI.
I have been known to stream, or not stream. I've never actually streamed one of these, but I've flown an 8-hour flight.
238 degrees.
My latest one was from Ireland to Dublin.
Nav radio and active 100.
Or from, oh my god, from Dublin to Chicago, boy.
Nav radio and has distance measuring equipment in that. Nav radio and has distance measuring equipment in that course. Nav radio 2 has distance measuring equipment in that course. Left 5% CDI.
It's alright, Ideal Flight. Calm down over there. Calm down. Oh, thank you, Declan and Goku for the follows. Greatly appreciated. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. La da 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 da. It's about 6:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I am. Declan, it's It's about 12. It's about midnight over there where you are, I believe. And he may not be on here though. La da 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 da. Hope those sound packs aren't too expensive from Sky Song.
Jesse 123. Hi.
Jesse, buddy, how are you doing, good sir? Welcome to the Twitch stream. How are you holding up, sir?
Left 10% CDI.
A little course correction, Oh, Jesse, just to let you know, because I know you're listening, I don't know if you caught the beginning of this, but I did get clearance this time. I did not cut in front of everybody and take off without getting clearance. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, we're gonna We should be able to serve
Jesse
them.
123. Lol.
Button. No previous review. Button. Button. Graphic food service. Click to start. Button.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start serving food.
Lockheed Martin registered regards. Lockheed.
5620. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 2405620.
Screen review. Model TRW is 1 FPNS 45.9 NM00641 HSKBO 406.7 NM05920 SVMI.
Oh, we got 59 minutes left,
238
and
degrees. Autopilot heading hill 238 degrees.
so that'll be just enough for them to have food, and then we'll be able to wrap this thing up and get them descended. And so I'm gonna shift tab over here to the checkbox that says M2,
Property page find input line. Hideout checkbox not checked.
so that I can be ready.
APPR checkbox not checked.
No, I don't want that button just yet.
Mach number at red only 0. Vertical speed at red only 000. Altitude at red only 24,000. HDD checkbox check. Heading at red only. Autopilot checkbox. M button.
There we go. Yep, I hear you. You're just going. I know. Calm down. Hey, stop that. Hey. It's the instruments updating. I'll go ahead and close that interface. No!
Autopilot master switch. Off. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet. Off. Level flight. Autopilot vertical hold 0. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.68. Off. Auto throttle arm.
Jesse 123. Where are you going?
Autopilot master switch. On. Autopilot altitude Mach 24,000 feet.
Well,
on. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.68. On. Auto throttle arm. On. Auto throttle
if I
active.
can-
On. Level flight. Autopilot vertical hold 0.
If I can maintain...
Flight plan M1. Map 1. ADF.
Let's see. I'm going from Venezuela to Colombia.
Find input line. Hideout. 1 FPNS 33.3 NM0452 HSKBO 394.1 NM05731H. Hideout. 1 FPNS 32.7 NM0440. Hideout. 1 FPNS 32.5 NM0444H.
Okay, that looks good. Okay.
000. M button focused.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-car redirect.
That's what I meant to do. Scared the crap out of me when I hit the wrong button. But yeah, it's from Colombia to Venezuela. Or, no, Venezuela... Son of a... Venezuela to Colombia. What have I told you about talking about flipping switches aboard this plane? I had to get on to you once.
5620.
Ooh.
Expedite climb to flight level 240.
Expediting climb to flight level 2405620.
Jesse 123. And we have to get you on Discord or something as well.
Yeah, I mean, I have Discord on the computer, and I could easily activate it. And let's see. 1 second. Oh crap! I don't want that to happen. No. Come back. Thank you. Let's see.
Start window. Discord Canary app. Press right assist.
Yeah, I've got Discord on here. As a matter of fact, I'm loading it right now.
Discord updater. Unnecessarily the process checking for updates. Discord. Clickable. Satisfying the constraints. Connection problems. Let us know. Link server status.
Stupid robocalls. I hate robocalls.
Server's navigation app. Clickable graphic link TFFP podcast. 7. Clickable graphic link test server. Clickable graphic link. Clickable 1. Clickable graphic link PlayStation 2. Clickable graphic link Reto. Clickable 4. Graphic link FTV Steve. Clickable 2. Graphic link DVI Pilot. Message number general and multi-line.
Left 20% CDI.
Yeah, I'm actually on right now. I just sent a message to the group saying right here.
239 degrees. Autopilot heading held 239 degrees.
Jesse 123. Oh, you're in the server.
Yeah, I just logged into it. You know what's sad is I'm not even on,
Left 30% CDI.
on a totally different topic. I'm not even on the Madden 20 server that Sarah, I mean, I'm on it, I think, but I don't think it's available in my list of servers, so I've...
Left 40% CDI. 238 degrees.
Now I gotta go
Autopilot
find
heading
it
held
somehow.
238 degrees. Left 50% CDI.
Do you want me to call the server? I mean, that shouldn't be too
Flight
hard to
transaction
do.
from DNS to CTN. Left 60% CDI. Left 70% CDI. Left 80% CDI. Nav radio and OBS compass heading 235. Left 80% CDI. Left 90% CDI. 237 degrees. Autopilot heading held 237 degrees. Nav radio and has that course. 236 degrees. Autopilot. 238 degrees. Autopilot heading held 238 degrees. Nav radio and active 116.000 megahertz. Nav radio 2 active 100. Nav radio and has distance measuring equipment in that course. Nav radio 2 has distance measuring equipment. 0% CDI.
Well, you just
Nav
stay...
radio 2 has that course.
5620.
You just stay on
Climb
course.
to flight level 240.
Climbing to flight level 240, 5620.
Once I was trying to fly a plane on here and I was wondering why I didn't have any sound. And it actually turned out that all my sounds got muted, so I was wondering why the plane was still... I was like, my ideal flight was still working just fine, so I was getting all these readings, but there was no plane sounds. It was kind of weird.
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered V4. Smithville.TLNFS grant dialog. Property page find input line. Icon checkbox not checked. Lip. Property page 238 24,000 FT0.
Jesse 123. Go to the Pilot Lounge voice channel on the server.
Alright, cool. Be right there.
Number general Discord.
237 degrees. Autopilot heading held 237 degrees.
I love clickable, heading level 2, clickable, yeah, it helped so much, was able to, clickable, server's navigation app 1, clickable graphic link 2, clickable graphic 4, clickable graphic link test server, clickable graphic link TFFP podcast 7, clickable graphic button add a server, clickable graphic button server discovery, button dismiss, streamer mode is enabled, stay safe, friend, button disable, button collapse scanner landmark heading, graphic clickable, button collapse scanner landmark heading level 1 DVI pilot, graphic clickable, use quick switcher to get around Discord, button CTR, button banner landmark button general, button clickable create invite, button group flights, button clickable, button banner landmark voice channels, button the pilot's lounge.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, what's up, dude?
What's up?
What's up? There's a little bit of a delay on Twitch.
Yeah, there isn't really much I can do about that. I'm literally.
And by the way, just letting you know, just so that your listeners are aware, my voice is coming out to the stream as well. Just letting you know, just in case if they ask you, oh, who's that? You know. And some of the messages when I send them to you, they're not firing properly.
Yeah, Gus actually told me about that.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Yeah, Gus told me that the messages were not firing. Am I sounding all right though, as far as like microphone quality?
Yeah. You're sounding okay.
I better be sounding good. I picked up a blue Yeti today at Target.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You're flying on what is it? Pre-par.
Yeah, Pre-par 4. Got smart cars, SLC, Pro ATC. All of them are working well.
I'm assuming you're flying with real weather or fake weather?
No, I've got ideal flight weather disabled. Like I haven't invested in something like that program. Man, I can't remember the program.
Active Sky?
Yeah, Active Sky or anything like that.
It's really good, let me tell you. Like the weather that it generates, I mean, it's almost real time.
Not to mention the fact that I've heard the TIS voice is actually better.
Yep. What airline are you? I didn't hear it say like an airline. I started to say the number.
I'm flying. I basically got Pro ATC designating me as American, but I'm actually CMP, whatever that is. It's or CFP. It's something I have no idea what it is.
What are you doing, a tour or just like a random flight or?
No, it's a scheduled flight. I put in basically Boeing 737 as my aircraft, and because it wasn't giving me any American airline flights with the Boeing 737, and I was just like, really?
Is this on? Hello.
Hello.
Whoa. How did you just happen to pop on the server, or does it like alert you when somebody comes onto the voice channel?
No, I saw your message in the general channel.
Oh, okay. So that's Mr. Daryl Bowles.
Oh.
He sounds familiar. Is that who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
Sounds like someone I know named Jacob, but
well, that is my name, yes.
Do you know Amber and Cassandra by any chance?
Yes.
Yes. Then you know who I am.
It is Mr. Jacob.
Yep, that be him.
Mr. Masters.
He doesn't have to be quiet right now because he's up early enough.
Mr. Jacob Masters.
I hear him typing over there.
Hey Jacob, have you ever typed on a mechanical keyboard?
I have one. I've had it for like, yeah.
Oh, you have
My
one.
cousin gave it to me. I've had it for like
Ooh, cool.
3 years or 4 years or something.
What did he give you? Oh, that's right. You told me you had the clicky keyboard or something.
No, it's not. It's a Corsair Vengeance K60 with cherry reds.
Wow, that thing sounds amazing.
So you probably
no, it's cherry reds. It's not as good as the cherry blues.
So you probably have one like mine then. Mine is a Corsair K760 or K60, I think.
What switches?
Cherry MX red with wireless capability. It also has Bluetooth.
That fancy stuff. But I don't want wireless or anything like that.
Alright, there we go. We're still looking good.
Yeah, mine has wireless Bluetooth. Like I can even put it with my iPhone if I wanted to.
That's really nice, actually.
As a matter of fact, I was interacting with Daryl on his Twitch channel through my phone.
Yeah, and I don't like the fact that there's so much of a delay between when I'm speaking and when it's received on the stream, even though the latency is set to low. Like
yeah, there's no way. That's the minimum latency you'll ever get with Twitch, or any streaming service for that matter.
No, with Mixer, I can literally
it's practically
have
non-existent.
like a millisecond.
Camaro 76 wants to know where you're flying.
Who does?
Camaro 76. I don't know who it is.
I'm from I'm from East Tennessee.
No,
where I'm flying?
Flying.
I'm flying from Venezuela to Colombia.
I'm just listening to your stream in the background. It's okay, Daryl. I hope you don't mind.
No, that's fine. This is my first time doing anything like this with a decent equipment.
So far, you're sounding okay.
I need to, we need to get Sarah up here, and I need to get her, address to the Madden Discord server.
Yes, Sarah, I think right now is
CDI.
class.
Ah, that explains it. Well, it's gonna go up, on YouTube, and...
So she'll be done, I think, around 8 my time.
Ah.
So are you on your way down or you're on your way up?
No, we're on our way to the Colombian airport.
Wait, did I hear a furry thing walking around here? Oh, never mind. It was his keyboard that sounded like my dog's paws on the floor. And I'm hearing it back through the stream. I'm like, where's my dog?
Oh, I tried to play a PS2 retro game on RetroArch. Even my computer, as good as it is, can't handle it, apparently.
RetroArch has issues.
It sure does.
How is RetroArch?
It's got a completely accessible interface if you can enable it, which it isn't that hard to do. But if you it supposedly can play any of the
236 degrees,
older ROMs, whether that's PS1, PS2, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, all of them. But I found that
tell me it could do NES.
Yeah, it can do NES, it can do SNES, it can do
SNES.
Yep.
But it's got too many issues to be really worthwhile right now.
Issues in like what?
Well, I can't get a GameCube game to work, for starters.
How about if I told you guys that I got well, Sarah got to play it. She got to play the Super Nintendo Classic.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I played the classic and the 64. My sister had both. They were fun.
64's got way too many darn buttons.
Yeah.
Like I never owned one of those consoles just because it has way too many darn buttons.
I've owned, let's see, I've owned the old Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, PS1, PS3, PS4, Nintendo 64, Game Boy, and Game Boy Advance, and a PSP.
I've owned a Game Boy, a Super NES, a Sega Genesis, regular Nintendo system, PS1, PS2, PS3,
Wow.
and an Xbox One.
Oh, and I had a PS4. I'm sorry.
I was a diehard PS3 PlayStation person until PS4 totally dropped the ball on their accessibility. Although I've heard that their Twitch client works really well.
This is a PS3 controller. I can't use Xbox controllers.
Nope.
I absolutely just cannot use Xbox controllers.
What is that voice that you're using for the Twitch chat thing?
That is a voice that I got from a, how do I put this delicately, unethical place on the internet.
Because I know the.
Can you please tell me where you got that? Because I've been looking for voices.
I know the other one.
If you go to blindhelp.net and you click on software,
They've got a ton of stuff. Okay.
Yes, they do.
Flight line section from CDN to Kiggins.
Okay, I gotta see how many TTS voices they've got.
11% CDI.
Really want to get
Nav radio and OBS compass heading 250.
a bunch
Right,
of
50%
like
CDI.
TTS voices so I can use with like self-loading cargo and.
Well, see, the problem is that at least on my machine, and my machine's probably some like weird,
Nav radio and that course.
got some weird
235 degrees.
spasms,
Autopilot.
but
Nav radio 2 active 116.200 megahertz.
I can't,
Nav radio 2 has distance measuring equipment in that course. Nav radio and
can't
OBS compass heading
use,
234 degrees. Nav radio 2 has distance measuring. Nav radio and has that course. Left 20%
any of the
CDI.
voices I have for as the default voice for the computer, it will not let me.
That's really weird. But that's okay because all of those
10% CDI.
applications you can set each voice individually within the app. So
You can even do it with a self-loading cargo.
I would imagine so because there are different voices for different people. Like the flight attendant has a voice, the captain.
Oh yeah, you can set
I would
that.
imagine.
You can set that.
I would imagine you can set that. Yeah.
I didn't know you were into flight simulation.
Big time. In fact, I've started to fly with Tramp very recently, and
this godforsaken program.
Autopilot heading held
I don't
234
like
degrees.
Tramp really because it's
Nobody does. We
Well,
just
the
deal with it because
the
that's all there
problem
is.
The interface is awful. If the interface wasn't so awful, once you get used to it, it's not terrible.
The only way that I learned how to use Tramp was by listening to Declan's Tramp tutorial over and over and over again.
I didn't know he had it.
Oh, he's got all sorts of stuff on his YouTube stream.
I didn't know he had a Tramp tutorial. I had Josh help me.
Yeah, Josh is good at it. Declan has some.
I made Josh wait like half an hour before going to bed to help me with Tramp.
Wow.
Dude, what plane are you flying? That thing's nice.
This one? This is just your Ryuku Boeing 737 livery.
Is it the classic one?
I think so, yeah.
I got the classic Mega Pack. I've been flying the 300, but I freaking got the Turbine Sound Studios Boeing 737 Classic sound pack, and it sounds so good with that because it works perfectly with that airplane, and it has nice callouts. So, like the airplane by default has nice callouts, so that goes with the Tramp.
You said Turbine Studios? How much did that
Turbine
cost?
Sound Studios. The pack is $12.56, but a friend of mine got it as a Christmas present, and there's no keys or anything, so. Hello.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Not a whole lot. You?
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Who's it?
It's Camaro 76.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind some new sounds for this this pack of Boeing 737s.
Okay.
Where you guys flying? Somebody's flying anyway.
Flying from Venezuela to Colombia.
Whoa.
Alright,
I'm not able to hear any sounds though.
Everybody else can hear them.
Why can I only hear you guys talking?
Well, for one, you're on Discord. Do you have the stream loaded up in like a web browser or something?
Oh, no, actually, I do not.
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/V as in Victor, O as in Oscar, Lima, L as in Lima, the number 4, Lima, India, Foxtrot Echo 8657.
Okay.
There.
No, did you? You didn't do what I think you just did you?
Huh?
Me?
Yes, you.
I just sent your friend request on Discord, yeah.
Where do I solve that at? Discord?
Yeah, on
Or general?
Discord, if you... no, if you go to Discord, at the top of the page is like all the servers list. It'll say home, and then it'll say like 1 below it, or however many.
235 degrees,
If you go
auto pilot,
there,
235 degrees.
then, under all the servers, one's in the home screen, there's a bunch of links, and one of them is, friends. And then under that is pending, is a button, and that's where all your friend requests will be. And that's where also the home screen is where all your DM conversations are. Because I'm gonna send you, I want to send you a DM with stuff.
As far as that for me goes, I've only ever been using the default sounds that come with the aircraft. I don't have any like custom, like, I don't have any custom sounds or anything. Mainly because I don't really know where to get any. Like I know there's the Sky Song Soundworks ones.
Soundworks is really good. So
Autopilot heading held 234 degrees.
and unfortunately for like all these sound packs, once one person
There's no DRM or anything?
No, it's literally just some sound files.
I don't see the place to accept it.
It's, if you gotta click home, and then below, after home, there's like a bunch of links. It'll be like activity, and then friends.
Yeah, icon section indicated to Pukin.
But yeah, I was actually about to use either flight things I can
Never knew when it'll be
Sorry about that, guys. I was
You're
just
2% CDI.
taking care of something here, but I'm gonna go take a shower real quick. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna stay in the channel. I'm just gonna close my mic.
Okay.
I'll be hearing. I'm gonna take my phone.
Never knew when OBS compass heading
I'm gonna
237
take
degrees.
my phone with me so I can hear your stream,
American
okay?
641, contact Bogota on 128.
So that I can see if you make it down safely or if you have bits of Darrow like everywhere.
No, we'll find out.
American 641 with you at
We'll
flight
find
level
out.
240.
By the way, you have a low flight plan. You're only going at what, like 24,000?
Yeah, that's what SimBrief set me to.
Wow.
For short flights, you want lower altitudes. You don't want to go too high.
But anyways, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, Jesse. Unfortunately, I have to get going because.
Well, I'm sitting.
No, it's okay.
Do I go to library, Jake?
No. Friends.
Ah, I clicked on freaking Nitro. Hang on. Friends. Okay, here we go. And there's 2.
Oh,
Does
I
this
forgot
where it
to
says
tell
2?
you. I followed you on Twitch.
I'll have to check your Twitch out later. Under friends, and then there's it's a button. It'll say pending. Once you click on friend. You just scroll down, you'll find like online, all, and then pending.
0% CDI.
Sounds like you have more than one friend request.
Most likely, yeah. I was actually about to get the newest idle flight thing so I could test out
Pending.
speed stuff. I wrote mixed things about it, honestly.
I don't use the voice stuff in idle flight. It gives too much
Accept?
I might at least try to see what it does.
Button
Just
online.
to see if
Heading level 3
it,
friends.
does
Button user settings.
anything.
Button 7. Button news. Button click. Button click. Button collapse chat status.
Okay, but
Button
now
disconnect.
I still
Button go
don't
live.
see.
Button link clickable. Button voice connected. Button graphic clickable 67 ms. Button stream free 3D. Clickable. Link emerald. Link warnings. Link graphic zone. Link key 7 zone. Link graphic key. Link master Jade online.
Ah, there
Link
you
Master
are. And I just click on your little
Message
message
Master Jade
thingy.
Master Jade heading level 1. This is the beginning of the great messages.
send me
Clickable.
messages
Button level
there,
5. Message Master Jade heading multi-line. Out of edit button set. Message Master. Stop. F5. 8 T. T. Unselected.
What ATC add-ons do y'all use?
I don't have anything at the moment. I would like to use radar contact, but the problem is I cannot get the thing to accept. Shut up.
Josh, not Josh, but Declan has it, and when I've asked for it, we just can't seem to coordinate when we're going to get it. But I would love a copy of that too, just because it's kind of a smart alecky ATC thing.
It's really easy to get. All you got to do is just look up radar contact.
Yeah, and it takes me to an iCloud website, and when I try to get it, no matter how many times I hit that godforsaken button, nothing happens. I can sit there all day and pound on that download button, and it still don't work.
Don't hit. No. Use NVDA. Root your mouse cursor to it and left click.
Really?
That'll get it. Yup.
I'll be darned.
And you need both tools, but the problem is, like, I punched in my name into the encryptor, and then it gave me a thing, and I put that in the registry, and all it does is crash.
I can't get RC4 working either. I have RC4 and the tool thing, but I can't. I don't know how to get the thing. There's there's several unable edit boxes. I can't figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, if you're gonna send me something, Jake, I've got your friend request.
Oh, my damn open. Okay, let me upload it. And to make it easier, I'll also upload a radar contact for to Keybase, so you can just click the link and download it there.
Oh, that would be nice. That way I don't have to go playing and fighting with buttons.
Yeah.
Personally, as far as ATC goes, I use PF3.
I've heard interesting things about PF3. I chose Pro ATC because it works really...
Poor Thomas can't figure out how to get Pro ATC working with any...
I can't figure it out either.
You mean where it tells you where it asks you to import your data and there's no data to import?
No. He can't get it to work with certain aircraft.
I can't get it to work with it.
That's because you have to, and Josh will be able to help you out with this. In order to make it work, you have to basically specify a checklist. So
why the hell did nobody tell me that?
What you got to do is say you're flying. What plane are you trying to fly?
Either 737 or 747. Those are the two planes.
Oh.
Those are the two planes that I normally fly.
Then what you do in that case is when you've loaded your plan, there's going to be an edit field that has a 3 to 4 digit number, and that's your airline number. And if you shift tab from that, there's going to be a select button. And you're going to click on that select button, and it's going to put you in a drop down list. And that's the list of planes that you can select from. And you're going to select Boeing 747. It's got it there, but it's not going to automatically select it. You have to select it.
Okay, I think I get it.
Yeah. Like, it took me a while to figure it out the first time. I was like, why is this not working?
I think I know what's going on. At least, the problem is I have a bunch of, so when I first started simming, I was using Microsoft Flight Simulator with It's a Plane. And I have a bunch of old flight plans that I still used when IOP was still around. The problem is that none of the plans will work with Pro ATC. None of them.
You'll have to delete those flight plans, and then you'll have to get new flight plans from either Ideal Flight if you've got it, or simbrief.com.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you'll get a flight plan from either Ideal Flight or SimBrief. I would use SimBrief. You'll import that into Pro ATC once you've got your simulator and stuff up.
Right.
And then Pro ATC, when it gives you clearance, is going to import that plan into Tramp, or it's going to create its own plan off of that, and it's going to import that into Tramp.
Right.
And yeah, it's once you've done it half a dozen times, it'll become second nature.
That selecting was not obvious at all.
No, it's they don't make it easy. They really don't.
No, they don't. Part of the problem was I didn't know about the checklist thing, like, period.
I wish that somebody would have told you. Let's see, we're gonna have a little fun with people.
Alright, let me go ahead and send you.
Yeah, I've been using PF3 mainly because it's worked for what I needed. The problem that I run into though sometimes is that PF3 will
here we go.
a heading and I can't figure out how to get. I don't know how to.
I like this. I like this a lot.
Go to this heading.
If you're trying to get it to go, whoa, hold on just a second. That's a bit too much. Hello.
What is it?
Oh, I just accidentally turned the gain knob on my microphone.
Oops.
If you're trying to go to a specific heading, M1 on Tramp is basically full auto. You want your you want your M2 to be ILS prep, and basically full auto is what you want it set to. If Pro ATC tells you clear for clearance to blah 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 through blah blah blah. But if it says expect vectors for, you want to start your takeoff at M2 so that Pro ATC can vector your course for you.
Oh, okay. It's a shame that none of those older flight plans that I have worked with it.
No, they probably won't, especially if they were designed for an older piece of software.
Right. Well, no, the problem that I have with OTC is that it's telling me that the waypoint
Okay, I better get ready. We're 155 miles out from the airport, and if they tell me that I gotta descend, I better be ready to descend.
Alright, I sent you radar contact.
Nice. Let me,
December 27th. Click on level 2 button. Edit all the line of this. Now, December 27th. This is the beginning of your direct message history with this map. Click on 4
But yeah, I've heard like
HTTPS.
I don't know too much about it.
Busy.
Net radio and OBS cancel speed 239 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 239 degrees.
Edit PBase username. Button.
Trying to
Heading level 3 link slash PBase slash public slash link master text. RCB 4307. Link download link raw. This file was signed by. Link download link raw. Raw link. Download link.
238 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 238
What's
degrees.
kind of weird is
239 degrees.
SkyTalk doesn't
Net radio
have.
and OBS cancel speed 236 degrees.
37, but
5%
they don't
CDI.
have a 747.
no, that's Flyaway Simulations that has the sound pack for that.
Oh, okay.
Do they, like I said, if they've got, I only have, I feel like a handful of craft that I can fly. And I want sounds for them, so the Airbus series, because really, the default sounds I have for the Airbus, they all sound like vacuum cleaners.
Seriously?
Yeah, they do. Skysong Soundworks, I know, makes a pack for...
This file was signed by. Land. Link master jig. J-Print. Using the link PBase list dot. Number OSX. Open slash PBase slash public slash mac. Number Linux. CD slash heading level. Link Windows. Link Linux. Link Windows. Install PBase link heading level 3. With PBase installed, you can
The one I have is
files
for the
immediately sign in.
737
Posted on PBase
Classic,
hotspot. You can also write private 10 to 500. No.
Right.
And it comes
I
in
have the
next heading.
737-800.
Navigation
So
slash RCB 43070116.
Yeah,
RCB 40.
there is
This file was signed by.
there is another sound pack by Turbine Sound Studios that, in my opinion, sounds even better for the 737 800.
And which one's that?
The NG. It's the
Navigation toolbar. Combo box map. Search with Google. Page actions button. RCB 430708. Navigation map. PBase logo graphic link.
Okay, this download link.
Slash PBase slash public link heading. Master link heading level 3. Download visit link.
I hit download and nothing. Oh, wait a minute.
List with 3 items. Link Mac OS. Link Linux. Link Windows.
it might take a minute. Sometimes with Firefox, especially, it'll take a minute to open a dialog. It's weird.
If you just click on that link, it should immediately just open up into a download prompt. It shouldn't bring you to a website.
It brought me to the Keybase website. It didn't bring me to a download prompt.
What the hell?
I wish I wasn't lying. but I ain't.
Cancel all downloads. Dialog if you exit now. Free downloads.
Oh wait.
Cancel.
Oh, now it says it's downloading. What a rotten little twerp this thing is. It didn't even bring up a dialogue prompt.
Cancel free downloads. RCV exit and close tabs.
Maybe you have
Close
zip.
tab, close tabs.
Maybe you have zip files automatically set to just download.
At master J document. Button HTTPS//
You might, yeah.
Unknown. Mozilla
I
Firefox.
honestly don't
RCV
do
4307.
that only because I like to see
At
what
master
I'm
J document.
doing
Button
first
HTTPS.
before I
Button
do it.
HTTPS.
Yeah. I use Brave, and the nice thing about Brave is every time you download something, it pops up a save as.
Enter keybase username edit.
It's called Brave?
/keybase/master link edit.
Yeah.
Download visit link.
It's a fork of Chrome, but it has security in mind, and it has like a built-in ad block and stuff.
Ooh, this I must play with.
Cancel all downloads. Dialog if you exit now. One download.
Anyway, guys,
Cancel. Don't exit
as
button.
much as I'd love to stick around, I have to get going because I promised my girlfriend I'd spend the day with her. And
Yeah, just a bit of a word of advice. It's probably a good idea if you do.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
She deserves it. But I've never talked to you before, Daryl, and I just thought I saw a new name. I'm like, oh, I should probably go say hi for a minute. And it turned into a lot of minutes, but anyway.
Well, you go spend time with your girlfriend, sir.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to bring up your Twitch stream as well, so I can...
Good.
I will talk to you.
Alright, man, take it easy.
Yeah, you too. Hold on. Damn.
Property page 51. Property page find input line list unknown.
Where is it? Come on.
Where's what?
I'm trying to find the checkbox or the button that I need to be sitting on. Come on.
Autopilot checkbox checked.
Almost. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Tramp is a very cluttered interface.
It is. It really is. I don't totally like it. And when this is from what I've heard, when people have granted, I haven't tried this myself, but according to Jaws and Jason, the person behind Flightfall and stuff like that, have tried to contact the Tramp developer about accessibility, he's just been like, nope.
Yeah, he wants nothing to do with accessibility at all.
Which is extremely, extremely sad.
It is.
The only developers that I know that are even willing to consider us at all are Jason Fair, Steve Waite, the person behind Idle Flight, and another person behind Steve, who develops an add-on called Self-Loading Cargo.
That's what I'm using right now as my passengers add-on.
Yeah, I use SLC all the time. It works really well.
Cancel all downloads.
Those are the only three developers that I know of now that are even willing to consider accessibility, which is very sad. It's really sad.
I know it.
I mean, granted, we're not a huge community. I'm not doubting that. But at the same time, it's like, when you pay $40 for an add-on that you must use, it's like, I don't know, like, I was really hoping for better treatment. Honestly, I really was.
Well, and the problem is that I don't really know what happened with It's Your Plane. I don't know the whole story, but I just know that because I was actually going to purchase. I was going to purchase Flight Simulator.
Climb into flight level.
Okay, that's not for me.
7405.
I was going to purchase It's Your Plane.
Right.
But when I went to it didn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
and then
I know.
I lost interest in it, and then I actually found Eurofly.
Right.
Got it to work, and I was like, but there's got to be something else out there.
Right, and there is P3D or Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yep, with either FSX Pilot or FS Tramp, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I've tried both. FSX Pilot kind of looks okay, but the problem that you run into though is that you're having to more or less control the speed, the altitude, the heading. Okay, not so much the heading, but like the altitude, the speed, and just it's not. it's
not
as
really
good.
an autopilot.
No, it really isn't. Trample's okay.
But Tramp will fail you when you need it the most.
Yeah, I won't disagree with you on that.
It will either not turn off the autopilot when it's supposed to, or
it'll turn it off.
Or it'll turn it off too early.
Right, like I had one where I was going from San Antonio to Houston, really short flight, in a Cessna, and it disconnected the autopilot at around 200 feet or whatever, which is fine, but it never actually landed. So I had to like pull the throttle back a bit for it to land, and I was using a smart cars at the time, and it said like landed 2 miles off the airway or something. I was like, good God, really? The landing was good, so I'm not.
Yeah, if as long as your landing is good and you let the smart cars people know that you're blind, they're generally really good. I only had one of them rejected, and that was because I didn't have any log data. But if you've got log data and that's all working for you, and you've
yeah, no, smart cars works fine. I'm not, and Fly Virtual has several blind people. Me, Josh. K70M.
Yeah, that would be Sarah, and...
Yeah, I know.
Right 10% CDI.
Yeah, I know. Those two, and I think there's one more. Those are the two that I can think of.
There's also AA Virtual.
Yeah, AA Virtual. Yeah. That one's weird though, like, I thought that the transfer hours thing had to be from another, VA. Because I'm still considered a new hire, so I would fly like CRJs instead.
I've never flown a CRJ.
But yeah, I'll have to try the new speech thing and see how that works with Ideal Flight. Honestly, I remember flying that much today just because I haven't had time.
Yeah, it's very time consuming flying. It really is.
No, I know. No, I know. I'm saying that I haven't had a lot of, just because, with Christmas and everything.
I just want to say, when they tell me to descend, I'm gonna mute because I need to pay very close attention to what's going on over here.
You need to pay attention, yeah.
Right 20% CDI.
You know how to mute, right? I think it's controls of M or something.
Actually, my microphone has a mute button.
Oh, nice.
239 degrees.
Okay.
Autopilot heading held 239 degrees.
The one problem that I had with Pro ATC was that there weren't that many voices with it, so like it was hard to distinguish sometimes between pilot and ATC.
You were supposed to get, when you purchased Pro ATC, you were supposed to get an extra voice with it, but I never bothered trying to activate it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll have to test Pro ATC once I get stuff working with it.
Yeah, once you get stuff working, it should be fine.
From Bob to Jetso.
Yeah.
Right 50% CDI. 250 degrees. Autopilot heading 239 degrees. Autopilot. Nav radio and OBS compass heading 250.
We're about to cross over another waypoint.
Autopilot. Left 60% CDI.
Nice.
Left 50% CDI.
There it is.
Left 30% CDI.
What are you using
degrees.
for that
Autopilot.
info?
Right 30% CDI.
Ideal Flight will
80%
actually
CDI.
tell me what waypoints
Nav
I'm
radio and
flying
that
over.
course. Nav radio 2 has that course.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's one of the things that Steve added. Yeah.
Oh yes.
253 degrees. Autopilot. Nav radio 1 has that course. Nav radio 2 has that
Like I
course.
said, those three devs are the only ones that are really considering us.
254 degrees. Autopilot heading 254 degrees.
Oh,
I do
know
wish
it.
that SLC did call it, but I guess with Ideal Flight doing them, you don't really need it
255
to.
degrees. Autopilot heading 255
If
degrees.
the plane doesn't have callouts, Ideal
Right
Flight
90% CDI.
Ideal Flight actually does a really good job of
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, because one of the things that I have is
70%
callouts.
CDI.
The only reason I'd be able to do
Autopilot
callouts
heading 256 degrees.
like at all is through smart cars.
Right 60%
Okay, I'm
CDI.
gonna mute. We're descending.
15,000 feet. Autopilot altitude log. 15,000 feet. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,000 feet per minute. Right 50% CDI. 24,000 feet. Autopilot altitude log. 24,000 feet. Level flight. Autopilot vertical hold 0.
Checkbox checked. M button.
Right 40%
Flight
CDI.
M2 checkbox checked.
Right 30% CDI.
Say again. American 641.
American 641. Descend and maintain 15,000 QNH 1013.
Descend to 15,000. QNH 1013. American 641.
15,000 feet. Autopilot altitude log. 15,000 feet. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per minute. 24,000 feet. Autopilot altitude log. 24,000 feet. Level flight. Autopilot vertical hold 0.
Heading at red. HDD checkbox checked.
Right 10% CDI.
24,000. 24,000 selected. New line. Selection removed.
15,000 feet. Autopilot altitude log. 15,000 feet. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per minute. 254 degrees. Autopilot. Right 5% CDI. 253 degrees. Autopilot heading held 253 degrees. 252 degrees. Autopilot. Autopilot airspeed hold 410 knots. 0% CDI. Up. 404 knots. Auto. Flight line section from Jetsa to Villan. 0.67. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.67. 251 degrees. Autopilot heading held 251 degrees. 250 degrees. Autopilot heading held 250 degrees. 239 degrees. 240 degrees. Autopilot. 237 degrees. 245 degrees. Autopilot. 252 degrees. Autopilot heading held 252 degrees.
Be most appreciated. And make sure to fasten your seatbelt.
SLC01 column 2. SLC window button.
All electronic
Button.
devices or switch
Button
the
press the cabin.
airplane mode until after
Button toggle cabin music.
And please
Button
also
toggle
note
seatbelt.
that the aircraft toilets will
List.
shortly be
Lock
open.
Flight level 230. Seatbelt warning on.
Smith Boat DLNFS grant. Dialog. Property page 9 input line. Final
399
checkbox
knots.
checked.
Autopilot. 0.66. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.66.
Property page 252 deck 22,620 FT minus 1200 FT slash min 405 mag 1 frequency 116 point. All checkbox checked. Altitude at red only 15,000. HDD. Heading at red. Autopilot checkbox checked. M button.
.394 knots. Autopilot. Flight level 220. Flight line loaded. C. /users /DJBOW back. Flight line section from SVMI to Villan. Nav radio and active 113.900 MHz. Nav radio and OBS compass heading 135 degrees. 0.178 degrees. Autopilot heading held 178 degrees.
Autopilot checkbox checked.
177 degrees. Autopilot heading held 177 degrees.
Heading at red only 1. HDD checkbox checked. Altitude at red only 15,000.
176 degrees. Autopilot heading held 176 degrees. 175 degrees. Autopilot heading held 175 degrees.
Actually, in the process of descending right now.
Okay, no.
174 degrees. Autopilot. Flight line section from Villan to Bob.
Oh yeah, this is
Nav
going
radio
to
and
be
OBS
fun.
compass heading 5 degrees. 0.63. Autopilot. 173
You're
degrees.
done with this?
Nav radio
Are
and
you
OBS
gonna
compass heading 175 degrees.
that
Right
stuff
70% CDI.
With the switches work with like the approach thing and the
Flight level 200.
when to enable the M2 and
172
everything.
degrees. Autopilot heading held 172
Well, I
degrees.
have M2 enabled right now. I hope I've not enabled it too early.
And what is that supposed to do?
By default, it's supposed to be ILS prep. You just hope I'm still heading toward the airport.
Top Smith Boat DLN plan tools. Find input 5 hours IDS. 1 half SKBO. 32.4 NM00459 HSKBO. 32.4 NM00459 HSVMI.
379 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 379 knots 0.62. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.62.
Altitude at focus red only 15,000.
Right 80% CDI. Flight level 190. 374 knots. Autopilot. Right 90% CDI. 0.61. Autopilot Mach 0.61. Spoilers on. 369 knots. 0.60. Autopilot Mach 0.60. 0.59. Autopilot Mach 0.59. Spoilers off. 359 knots. Autopilot 0.58. Autopilot Mach 0.58. Spoilers on. 354 knots. Autopilot 0.57. Autopilot Mach 0.57. 349 knots. Autopilot speed 349 knots. Flight level 180, 29.92 in HG, 1013.2 millibars, Colson setting 29.92 in HG, 1013.2 millibars, 0.56, 339 knots, autopilot, 0.55, autopilot Mach 0.55. 0.54, autopilot Mach 0.54. 329 knots, autopilot, 0.53, autopilot Mach 0.53. 0.52, autopilot Mach 0.52. 390 knots, autopilot speed holds 390 knots.
You got some feedback or something back there.
Hold on.
0.51,
I'm able to hear the
autopilot
feedback as
0.51.
well.
Flight level 170. 0.50, autopilot Mach 0.50. 304 knots, 0.49, autopilot Mach 0.49. 0.48, autopilot Mach 0.48.
American 641. Ascend maintain
172 degrees, autopilot heading 172 degrees, 294 knots, autopilot speed 294 knots. 0.47, autopilot Mach 0.47. 289 knots, autopilot 12,000 feet, autopilot altitude Mach 12,000 feet, autopilot critical Mach minus 1200 feet per minute.
American 641, expect
0.46,
VOR,
autopilot
approach
Mach
runway
0.46.
13 right.
Flight level 160.
VOR, approach, runway 13 right, American 641.
0.45, autopilot Mach 0.45.
Oh crap, a VOR approach. I've never done one of these before.
0.44, autopilot Mach 0.44. 0.43, autopilot Mach 0.43. 264 knots, autopilot 0.42, autopilot Mach 171 degrees, autopilot heading held 171 degrees. Flight line section from LOG to SKBO. 170 degrees, autopilot heading held 170 degrees, 259 knots, autopilot speed held 259 knots. 169 degrees, autopilot heading held 169 degrees. 254 knots, autopilot 0.41, autopilot Mach 0.41. 167 degrees, autopilot heading held 167 degrees. 0.40, autopilot 166 degrees, autopilot heading held 166 degrees.
altitude 2103.
165 degrees, autopilot heading held 165 degrees. 244 knots, autopilot 0.39, autopilot Mach 0.39. 163 degrees, autopilot 0.38, autopilot Mach 0.38. 162 degrees, autopilot heading held 162 degrees. 161 degrees, autopilot heading held 161 degrees, 234 knots, autopilot airspeed held 234 knots. 160 degrees, autopilot heading held 160 degrees, 229 knots, autopilot airspeed held 229 knots. 159 degrees, autopilot 0.36, autopilot 158 degrees, autopilot heading held 158 degrees. 157 degrees, autopilot 290 knots, autopilot airspeed 0.35, autopilot Mach 156 degrees, spoilers off. 155 degrees, autopilot 214 knots, autopilot 0.34, autopilot Mach 154 degrees, autopilot heading held 154 degrees. 209 knots, autopilot airspeed held 0.33, autopilot Mach 0.33. 152 degrees, autopilot 204 knots, autopilot airspeed held 204 knots. 151 degrees, autopilot heading held 151 degrees. 150 degrees, autopilot head 199 knots, autopilot 0.32, autopilot Mach 149 degrees, autopilot heading held 149 degrees. 148 degrees, autopilot heading held 148 degrees, 194 knots, autopilot airspeed held 194 knots. 0.31, autopilot 189 knots,
210 tweet, climb 212,000.
Climb 212,000, 2103.
Autopilot heading held 145 degrees. 144 degrees. Autopilot heading held 144 degrees. 184 knots. Autopilot airspeed held 184 knots. 143 degrees. Autopilot. 0.28. Autopilot Mach 142 degrees. Autopilot. 139 degrees. Autopilot heading held 139 degrees.
Okay, but I don't see what our altitude is, and that's what bothers me.
174 knots. Autopilot. 138 degrees. Autopilot heading held
If
138
you
degrees.
use a screen review with Tramp, you should be able to see it.
32 degrees max tank. 12,000.
You could,
160
isn't,
autopilot.
I know flight
0.27.
person
Autopilot
that
Mach
stuff
Mach
down there?
0.27.
HDG.
Last I heard
Fly
it
over
was,
them. Flight plan M2.
it
Mag
was
1.
supposed to tell you
Mag
what
2.
your altitude was and whatnot.
164 knots. Autopilot. 0.26. Autopilot Mach 137 degrees. Autopilot. 0 feet per minute. Level 5. Autopilot.
I could be wrong. I still need to get the
PMA
video of
567, 240, 24,400, 164.41, 1996, Mid.
Okay, now we're at 120, so we're at the right place.
All check, box check.
Oh, crap.
Vertical speed, there. Top check. Mach number is red only. Mach check, box checked. Mag 1 red on. APPR check, box checked.
Autopilot approach with light slow hold. On. Autopilot approach with light slow hold. Off. Autopilot heading held 136 degrees. Off. Autopilot airspeed held 0 knots.
Got
Off.
to be kidding me.
Autopilot master switch. Off. Autopilot altitude Mach 12,000 feet.
What is
Off.
it?
Level flight. Autopilot critical hold 0. 0.00. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.00. Auto throttle arm. Off. Auto throttle active. Off.
Tramp just
Top check.
turned off
Altitude
the
measure.
entire
HDG check, box
autopilot.
checked.
So I'm gonna have to like skip to a runway. I can't land this.
Mag 2 frequency is red only, 116.2.
What altitude did it turn it off at? If it turned it off at like 200, that's fine.
No,
That's what
it ain't. I'm not even below 10,000 yet.
155, AD5 minus 1, test,
What the
test.
hell?
I'm
I've
right
never
at
seen
12,000.
SVMI 2, 100 target. ID
I've never
488
seen
kilo,
Tramp
CTNUA 506,
disable the
RWS.
Autobahn at that high.
1 half remaining, SVMI,
Unless it's a high
ILS,
level
find input line. Plant tools.
elevation runway
Smith
or
DLNF,
something.
plant tools. ILS ID 1 half RWS, CTNUA 550 kilo. ID route for salt, target.
The highest I've had
137
it turn off is
100
500 feet, I
target.
think.
Left click.
Oh no, it's done it to me at all sorts of heights. Let me.
Dialog find input
Try
line,
something
remaining,
like
level 100, select 101.
KCT to KI-8 and see how that goes. That's a really short flight and it should let you
Topic Lex 101 level 1.
test stuff. That's from San Antonio to Houston, by the
Topic
way.
Lex 101. Platform Lex 101 level 1.
That's the test flight that I always do.
Preview level 0 sign
That's
level
right.
expanded 101.
Mainly because it's so short.
Preview level 1 lateral expanded 101. Preview level 0 sign level level 1 RWY0911.
Alright, let's go back.
SIPS, CTNUA 550, 200, SIPS, 1 half remaining, SVMI, SIPS, CTN Kilo, AC18 plan site, ID route for salt, FT, RWY09. Drop. Fly plan M2. Fly holding M. Autopilot map 2. 136, HDG. 32 degrees max, 12,000. Alt. 0000000, TOS. 0.00, Mach. 175.
What have you
Nav.
been flying is the question.
Boeing 737.
Nav. ECA 237, Nav 2.
P3D, right? Or FSX?
P3D.
AC17, AVO.
Oh,
N130
okay.
PMS.
Then I'm not
737,
sure what
400.
type of, like I know it's
SVMI,
737, but it might be the aircraft that's
SVMI,
flying
SKBO.
over.
No, Tramp does this to me a
Left click.
lot.
Lockheed Martin registered, RPD registered P4.
And it doesn't seem to matter.
Top land, bottom land. Lockheed Martin registered, RPD registered P4, main focus.
Autopilot master switch. On. Autopilot airspeed held 344 knots. On. 316 degrees. Autopilot heading held 316 degrees.
Smithville DLNFS ramp, preview
317 degrees.
Lockheed Martin registered,
Autopilot heading
RPD
held
registered P4.
317 degrees. Autopilot airspeed held 0 knots. Off.
Dialog find input line room.
Nav radio and OBS compass setting 135 degrees. 0% CPI. Autopilot master switch. Off. 8,300 feet. Autopilot altitude low. 8,300 feet. Level flight.
SKBO,
Autopilot
radar
critical
course
hold 0.
138, Alt FT 8360, let NM 13.7, time 0. Left click. Property page remaining, property page remaining, list, route, D, radar course 180, Alt FT, total, let NM 5. SKBO, route, D, radar course 138.
Come on.
SKBO, route, D, radar course 1. Preview level 0, Eldorado, expanded 101. Level 1 ABL, Lex 101. Level 0, Eldorado. Preview Eldorado, expanded 101, level 0. Level 1 ABL, Lex 101. Preview level 0, Eldorado, expand. Level 1 RWY 13011.
Landing gear down. Flaps down. 900 feet. Nav radio to NASDAQ course.
Don't sink.
800 feet.
Sync rate.
700 feet.
Pull up.
4. 4.
Pull
600
up.
feet.
Sleep mode on.
500. 400.
Pull up.
450 feet.
300.
Pull up.
250 feet.
200.
Pull
190
up.
feet.
130
feet.
50.
40 feet.
30.
30 feet. On ground.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for land. Thank you.
Brakes on. Brakes off.
Oh, I heard that. That must have hurt.
Stupid tramp didn't let me do it properly. And yes, that did hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the aircraft has arrived at the gate. You are reminded
Approach
If I can figure out
American
how to get
641,
a gas
passing
or something,
11000,
I might just
12000.
stream it
American
try to.
641, expect VOR, approach runway 13 right.
VOR, approach, runway 13 right, American 641.
Brakes off. Engines off.
I was afraid that might happen.
Have you ever had a landing go right at all or no?
I think I've had a few where I've been able to land successfully, though not center of the runway.
It could be, only it could be clean, but it also could be the airport that you're trying to land at.
Turn right, heading 315, climb
By the way, you
212.
have some,
Well,
Right
ATC,
turn,
there ain't no
heading
sense.
315, climbing to T12000,
Well,
American
You
641.
know, ATC, there ain't no sense in you giving me directions. I'm
Now
already
radio
on the
ESP
ground.
315 degrees. 12,000 feet.
by the
Autopilot
way,
altitude
you
lock.
have some
12,000 feet.
quick
Autopilot critical
samurai
1,000 feet per minute.
play with.
Wait, what?
What?
That's what it says when I send Daryl a friend request on Discord. It says your friend request is being escorted by the most elite Discord samurai.
Wow.
SLCO 1002. RCB 43070801.zip. RCB 430708.
I need to get there's an upgrade for the flight that I need to get, and then I can
SLCO.
test
Master
it.
Latest Row 1003.
But it's not
Master
that
Latest Row.
hard.
Master. Lucky. SLC.
Well, I don't know what to do here. That flight was just a disaster. Guys, I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Oh man.
I feel bad for him. I really do. I don't know why he's having so many problems. I've only had like one flight. Granted, it could be the airport party too.
Maybe, I'm not sure. Hold on.
Okay, I want this.
Yeah, I think Sarah will get a kick out of that, by the way.
Oh shit.
Is she even watching your stream?
No, not yet. She's class.
Well, it's
Oh,
gonna,
that's right.
it's,
That's she teaches. That's
it's
right.
it's gonna go up on the YouTube channel when I end it. When I end it and it processes, I'm gonna go put it up there.
Oh, okay. What voice do you mainly use for Ideal Flight and stuff?
Ideal Flight uses BW Julie, and my chat from earlier uses It uses VW Bridget.
Oh, okay. I don't have any of the only voices I have are the Myself voices, and it's Happy 5 goes.
Yeah, these are Sappy 5.
Yeah, I know those are. Where did you get them?
A website that has a lot of stuff it shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of scary. I'm about to hear myself like self-recycling after I've spoken.
Oh, I hope I didn't just leave the server.
SLC01 column 2. SLC window. Button start combo combo sound edit pass edit flight lock minus status 26% satisfied minus 4330 FT slash min plus 10.27 G.
Oh God.
Sat 26% 20 graphic secured 80 seated 86 ordered 90 awaiting debit 90 passengers remaining. 90 passengers remaining. 90 passengers 90 passengers 90 passengers remaining. 89 passengers remaining. Lockheed Martin registered pre-parked smart cars 01 column 3. Pro ATCs smart cars 01 smart cars. Smart cars. Track the progress of flight CMP 641 D737 edit multi-line blank. Event description list. Pause at top of the set. Cancel button. Copy log button. Finish button. File 0. Pilot center button. Flights button. Map button. Chat button. Premium button. Settings button. Track the progress of flight CMP. Edit multi-line blank. Event description list 601. Edit multi-line blank. Space T-O-N space D-I-D. Event description list 6. Pause at top of the set. Cancel button. Copy log button. File 0 button. Unavailable. Pilot center button. Notification OK button. Notification. Pilot center button.
Well, at least we're on the ground.
SLC window. Button toggle seatbelt. View flight report button. Open flight report window.
Alright, that'll be enough.
Self-loading auto. Yes.
Let's just exit. And,
Pro ATC slash X01 column 2. Pro ATC slash X. Yes.
What a nightmare of a
Ops
flight that was.
24.0.3. 64. Ops start recording. Studio mode checkbox not checked. Stop streaming checkbox checked.